All right, we're back. It's Friday, March 19th here, and today, guys, was just an absolute joke for me. Most of you know, if you are subscribed to my channel here, have been following along with my trading journey, and you guys know that the month of March here has been awesome for me, despite two nasty red days that I had on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. And this week was just a disaster, to be honest. Two massive red days, and the rest were all kind of small days. So anyways, let's dive into it today. I'll tell you what's going on. I've made some rules for myself. You guys saw in the last video, I created some sticky note rules here, and they really help me out with trading. When I get into a bad rut or I find myself, pulling bad moves, I decide to make notes or really make rules on the sticky pads and kind of set mental thresholds for me and just write them down so they're right in front of me and I can look at those. And so anyways, today I'm up a whopping $5. Absolute joke. It's the end of the market here and I traded all day long. And I broke my first rules, which is right here. I have it set up. So I write, is the market hot? Yes or no? And my point behind that is that the market is not hot. It's pointless to keep trading because sure, I can make 20 bucks, an extra $100, whatever. But it's just not worth my time. Spend all day trading and sometimes it just ends in an even bigger red day. So it's some, times not even worth it. So was the market hot today? Not really. We didn't have anything that went above like 90% gain. And so, I don't know what it was. I just, I've got bad habits and here I am trying to improve, but yet sometimes I just, break my rules. And it wasn't a horrible one. I mean, there was some movement with some of the stocks that I was trading. So I was just, I didn't have anything else to do. So I decided, let's give it some time here and continue trading. And, something might eventually pop up. And there were a few things that popped up a little bit, but nothing that really continued on. So anyways, I'm up $5 today. And I have to tell you about yesterday because yesterday, make sure to go back and look at the video. I was up, I was done early in the morning. I was up $384. And I told myself, just going to walk away. I'm up. I made some bad mistakes, but yet I'm up $384. Not horrible, right? So I should just take and walk away. So I shot my video, did the recap on it. And a lot of you had some great comments on that video, but truth be told, I was trading I think I finished trading JFIN on the day, was up 384, and it had some good moves. But anyways, what happened to me here was, as I was shooting that video, or once I finished it, JFIN was making another curl up, and I was thinking to myself, you know what? Okay. Might be some opportunity here. So anyways, I got a bunch of trades in after JFIN, not a bunch, just a few that brought me up to 700 and I think it was 700 something, 785. So I'm sitting up $785 after that previous peak of 384. So I'm like, damn, this is awesome. And here, JFIN, I was paused at that point and thinking, okay, might be a good point to walk away, but it seems like the market's heating up, maybe. And so we had a curl on JFIN. I think it was this one here. And I decided, you know what? Let me hop in. It might have been this one, actually. Look how many times it curled up and just hit resistance, by the way. That's saying something. So anyways, I got kind of faked out by that. And I think it was on one of these curls up, I decided I'm jumping in, I could go up to whatever. Keep adding on to the profits here. And I get into a trade thinking it's going to bust a little bit higher. And I had a decent price on it. I could have sold in a split second, but I held for just a second just to see it through. And that trade completely flushed. I think it might have been here. It was on one of the flushes. So thing flushes and I go, shit, I can't hold this, and sell as soon as I could. It was like a market order. Boom, got out. I'm up 780 something bucks. And now I'm sitting all the way down 180, let's see, what was it? 182. So I said, are you kidding me, Joey? You were up, you decided you were going to walk away, and you didn't. You put some extra profits on the table, but you didn't hold any of that, and you went right down to 182, and I said, I can't afford to have a red day here. I have to walk away. So I was pissed at myself. You know, I broke another rule yesterday, and this is what I should have done. And so taking mental notes of this is that if I'm calling it a day like I did yesterday, I'm shooting the video. Part of my problem here was I left my charts up. I left each rate up, running up. And so I'm still kind of watching Jafin in the background, like as soon as I'm done recording that video from yesterday. And had I just shut everything down and made that decision, hey, I'm walking away, I'm up 384, I'm good to go, walk away. I see this, you know, continuation on certain stocks, and I'm decide, oh shit, another opportunity to jump in. So what do I need to do now, I think, is that when I say I'm gonna, you know, walk away and I'm done shooting the video, I've got to shut it down so they don't see it. It's like that eye candy, right? I guess that's the problem I really had this week. And today, let's talk about today real quick. Let's go to the trades. Today was just a disaster, man. I started off right out of the gates down $156 on ZKIN. So I traded ZKIN, SLGG, and HOFV. Those are the main three that I traded today. Those are the only ones that were really moving around. But once again, the market to me wasn't hot enough where those were breaking, you know, 90% gain. So I was just, it was kind of like just, I wanted to trade, I guess. And that got me, you know, in trouble today. So starting the day down 156, not a good start. Was able to work myself all the way out of that back to neutral and then up $159. And to be honest, guys, these aren't even big numbers. Like, big numbers for me is like, you know, being up green on a day, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, sometimes even 4,000. Those are good days for me. And then on the other hand, you know, the big red days are the same. They're, you know, 4,000, 5,000. Those are big, nasty red days. So today, it wasn't even that I was down much or up much. It was just this stupid back and forth trading that I was doing. I wanted to trade, and I just kept diving into stuff back and forth, hoping to build off of this 156 that I got, or 159. You know, when I got to 159, I was like, okay, let's make it 300 and then let's walk away. And that's just bad thinking. You really just you gotta trade what's in front of you. You gotta trade the market. And if stuff is not hot, it's not moving the way you want, you gotta walk away. And that's the biggest problem I had this week telling myself. So let me know if you guys struggled today. Just be honest. Shoot me a comment. Love to hear from you guys. I really struggled this week. First week of March, I was up 2K, which was decent. Second week, I was up 9K, which is great. And then this week, I'm down 9K. So it's like progress for this week and last week is just, it's zero. It's nothing. And that's what 2 bad red days will do to you. So I just want to end this month on a good note. We've got one last week, and I've got to, I'm hoping to put this week behind me. This week was just disastrous, and today's trading is, shows you what happened. It was just basically spinning my wheels, and I could have spent my time doing other stuff, enjoying the day, but yet I wanted to trade, so this is where it got me. It got me up $5 on the day. And as you can see, this is my progress all the way up to 159, then down 29, and it was just back and forth, back and forth. I went negative, went sideways, and, pointless trading today. So once again, another message to myself in regards of don't wait around. Like, I guess what my problem is, there have definitely been days where I've come to the market and it's been slow. And I waited, and eventually things started moving, later in the day. And some of those days turned out to be nice green days. And I think I got too used to that. I think it's just a better rule for me, at least within the given time frame, recent time frame now, maybe going forward just a little bit, is that the market's gold for me. I've got to, step out. It's hard to do, but guys, that's where I'm ending it today for you guys. I hope you all enjoyed, guys and girls. Got a lot of girls that watch the channel, so I appreciate you ladies. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure to subscribe and like. There is a Webull referral link below if you guys are looking for another brokerage. Webull is a great platform. I have it on my phone. I use it, and the desktop platform. I use it to find the top gainer stocks in the market, and that's a lot of the stocks I trade. So that might be beneficial or helpful for you guys. And you do get, I think their promotion right now is 2 free stocks if you sign up with them and deposit $100. So anyways, hope that helps. And I hope the trading recap helped you today. I want to know how your week went. Did you feel like the market was slow today? I felt that it was like slow, spinning my wheels. It was pointless trading. I think I could have spent time better deserved elsewhere. So let me know if you feel the same. But that's it for you guys. Down 9K on the week. So, I like shooting for goals, like, on my calendar. But to be honest, sometimes that's not necessarily a great idea. Because if you set a goal, I'm going to make 10K next week. I want to make $1,000 next week. I want to make whatever it is. Sometimes you put unrealistic expectations on the table, because the reality of it is if the market is really slow, maybe there's really no chance in hell you could actually do that. And, that's just kind of the reality of it. So I do like planning, and I do like setting goals and all that stuff. Sometimes they don't always work out for you, and they can work against you. But anyways, for next week, just mentally, speaking out here, I'd like to put on what we got 5 days. I don't know. I think $2,000 would be good to do. I really hope I could do that, and hopefully, the market's in a good condition for that. And maybe I could, if the market's hot next week, pull off 7,000. That would be excellent. That's what I'd like to shoot for, but I'm not gonna wear it as something that I have to make, have to make this money. I just have to analyze the market and really figure out where we're at. And if it's hot, that's great. If it's not, I gotta chill out, put a little money on the table every day, and just walk away and be happy with that. So anyways, up 2K on the month here, and it's a shame because look, you wipe out these 2 red days, I'd be up $13,000 right now. So someone made a good comment yesterday. Shout out to whoever that is. I wish I remembered your name or screen name. But they did mention, and this is a trend for me, so this is kind of true, is that You know, they looked at some of my trading here, my stats. They go, your red days are way too big. And they mentioned a couple other things. But I've got to agree. There are days where I just make progress and progress and progress. And they might be smaller days, $600 days, $600 days, $400, you know, 1,000. But that adds up, and I builds confidence for me. And then the problem is I come in with these. Some days I just get disastrous. It's like when you get beaten down and you're down just a little bit, you're like, you get in that revenge trading. And guys, I'm trying here. It's hard. Revenge trading is such a thing. FOMO is a huge thing. And it's so easy to tell people, you know, when I get plenty of people that comment on this too. You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to stop revenge trading. You need to walk away. And that's all great advice. But reality is like a lot of it's like shoulda, woulda, coulda. And you can say those things, but you know, when you're playing with real money, and even like paper trading is great. It's great training. But until you come to the market with real money and you really start trading, you know, it's hard to say those things of advice, but you do have to absorb them. You do have to reflect. You do have to really think about them. And it's a tough game. Because there's two things, you know, there's discipline, and then there's emotions, and or your strategy, and trying to stick to your strategy and fight off those emotions. And I think the best thing you can do is just be aware of those emotions, because you're going to have emotions when trading. I'd love to be a robot and trade without emotions, but the fact is we're all human. We're all going to have those emotions. And it's learning how to accept them and deal with them. I think that's the key, but it's the toughest one. I think that's why so many traders lose. So anyways, sorry for rambling. Love you guys. Take care. And enjoy your weekend. Take Saturday and Sunday to really enjoy, get some exercise, get some sun. I'm going to try to do that and just start next week with just a fresh mind. With all the stressors and all the thinkings that you have to make money, and you have to do this, and you have to reach a certain goal, and you have to make $100 today. You've got to make $1,000 a day, because sometimes that's just not the best thing to do, especially when the market is slow and things are going against you. So take care. Have a good one. See you on Monday.